We live in a participatory universe because as we change ourselves, we're changing the field. As we tune into the field is changing us. When I sit there in meditation and I let go of my small local consciousness, so I think I'm Dawson Church, I think I'm wearing a red shirt, I think it's a summer day or a spring day, I think I live in California, I'm thinking this local self, this local world. When I close my eyes, meditate, and release my awareness into non-local mind, I'm suddenly aware that I am far more than this small local reality. I then blend with infinite non-local reality. I then am influencing that because that now has a vehicle through which it can act and speak and have an effect on the material universe, on the material world we live in. Then I bring my problems to that great source of knowledge. So now I'm not just this little human being trying to figure it out down here in local mind. I'm surrendering to non-local mind, and I surrender to non-local mind, and non-local mind has ideas and has visions and has connections that just flood my brain. I'm far more resourceful than I would have been at the level of local mind. So it's a feedback loop, and we're affecting it, and it is affecting us. So when you meditate, you then generate huge amounts of oxytocin, you generate lots of anandamide, you generate another neurotransmitter called nitric oxide, you generate norepinephrine, performance-enhancing neurotransmitter, serotonin, dopamine, and you're getting them all in the perfect doses created by your own brain. You can't overdose on them. And so what people who are addicted are trying to get is those same pleasure chemicals, but they think they come from out there. And they don't have to come from out there. They can come from right here, just triggered by shifts in consciousness. I'm talking about the whole idea of how we shift and how we can shift, and how as consciousness changes, our whole planetary future changes. Because in those bliss brain states you achieve in flow, in meditation, research shows that our productivity, our ability to get things done out there, quintuples. We have a 500% increase in productivity when we're in bliss brain, when we're in the awakened mind state of consciousness. The researchers looked at people meditating for 12 minutes a day. 12 minutes a day for 8 weeks. That's hardly any time at all. And brain changes were already visible in their brains after only 8 weeks. 12 minutes a day for 8 weeks. That's how quickly, when you start acquiring these awakened mind states, when you start using your consciousness and directing your attention intentionally, that's how fast your brain starts to change. After 8 months, after 8 years, it changes a lot. You then get to live in a happy new brain, and you feel way better yourself. You then become an agent of emotional contagion all around you. You begin to change the world. That's how we transform. So we are literally changing our brains by doing this and giving ourselves a brain to live in for the rest of our lives that is at peace, that's basically looking for joy, that's oriented to joy, that's attracting other people of high emotional tone. And so we get to live our whole lives then in synchronicity, in connection with other people, in compassion, in love, and your life just then is filled with so much love and so much happiness and so much joy. You just can't help but spread it all around you because it's overflowing through this new brain that you built in connection with that non-local mind.